Welcome to mine and Matty Ice's conference championship round of the NFL playoffs game picks. There's only 4 teams left, so it's going to make this quite a short video, but I mean, it is what it is. It's jam-packed
with the top 4 teams in the league.
Yeah, so it's very intense. Over the past 2 weeks, me and Matt have gone 2-6 for our picks. Why do you think that's the case?
Just because we've been picking the same teams and we've had a lot of upsets. But last week we kind of went differently. He picked the Chargers, I picked the Patriots, and the other one was
Saints and
Eagles. I picked the Eagles.
And I picked the Saints.
Yeah.
So those are our only wins. The other 2 games we agreed on, which was the Colts and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I kind of went with the Cowboys in that game just because, like, for the sake of it. I was really gonna pick the Rams, but I was like, you know what? Let me just pick the Cowboys. I want to get right. Like, if they win, I'd rather be right that they won than not. Like, I wanted the
Cowboys just because the Cowboys, I felt like this was a good year for them, but man, they just got ran to death. It was just brutal what the Rams did running the ball.
No, they at some point they just took Todd Gurley out of the game, and then C.J. Anderson took over. So.
And then there was a lot of decisions by Jason Garrett that were questionable. He took out Van Der Esch a lot. And Sean Lee has been hurt like multiple times of the year.
That was the catalyst of their whole defense.
Yeah.
If he was hurt, their defense more than likely was gonna stink it up. So that was the case, and that's what happened, honestly.
Yeah.
Because that Titans game was like one of their last losses before they took like another loss later on.
Mm-hmm.
But that was like one of their worst losses of the season, and because they were doing good. And then Sean Lee got hurt, and then they went to kaput.
And then Van Der Esch started playing a lot more, and he was definitely a difference maker in that whole team.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Van Der Esch was a great draft pick for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But enough of that. Let's get on to the games. First game is going to be the NFC, and that's going to be the LA Rams at the New Orleans Saints in the Mercedes Superdome. Down in NOLA. So.
To be wild.
Tough matchup. They played earlier in the season, right? They were the one that broke. So. They were the one that broke their undefeated. So
yeah.
And that was like week 11. That was after they beat the Chiefs. After they beat the Chiefs, the Rams. After they came off their bye week, then they played the Saints, and then they got no more undefeated.
Yeah.
that
was a good game. The Rams. Chiefs.
Oh, that was one of the greatest games, and that could be a possibility for the Super Bowl. So if that's the case.
That'd be nice.
Get your popcorn ready for
and 2 young quarterbacks going at it.
Yeah, I don't think if they both go to the Super Bowl, I don't think it's gonna be like that.
Oh no, it'll
be a little bit tightly more on defense, but besides that, it will definitely be one of those punch for punch games.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a really good game if they meet in a Super Bowl. But enough of that. I think I'll start it off.
Go ahead.
And I got the Rams upsetting NOLA in the Superdome. The only reason I'm going with the Rams is because I just think the Rams right now, defensively, they're waking up. Even though the Saints have a better defense, but I think the Rams defense on paper is too good to not like do something.
Yeah.
And plus the Saints just lost Sheldon Rankins, right? No. Yeah, they lost a stud defensive tackle, so that's just gonna open up the door for
Gurley and Anderson to run to the gut, but
yeah.
I do agree with you about the Rams having one of the best defenses on paper, but like so far this season they haven't really done much, and that a lot of the times that was because they were down their top 2 corners, Marcus Peters and Aqib Talib, so they were just getting burnt on the outsides. But it's just a lot going on there. Do you have a score yet?
I do have a score, and I think it's going to be a pretty good game defensively. And I think it's going to be 23 Rams, 21 Saints.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a really good game. But I think the Rams are just going to be, they're going to try to switch up like what they did to the Cowboys. The Cowboys was a time of possession team.
Yeah.
And the Rams just ran the ball.
Yeah, the Cowboys had a certain recipe to win. It's Zeke balls and your defense backs you up, and that's how the Cowboys would win games, and that's what they did.
The Rams just killed the time on them.
Yeah,
they
for sure.
basically played the Cowboys game on the Cowboys.
On the Cowboys, yeah.
So I really like that, and if the Rams can do that to the Saints and keep the ball out of Drew Brees' hands, it's going to get very interesting in the Superdome.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, am going with the Saints just because this is Drew's year, no doubt about it. I mean, he's just having a sensational year.
Yeah.
I think to cap it all off, Super Bowl is the way he needs to go. But I'm still going with the Saints, and I think it's going to be close to what you had. I think it's going to be around like 24-28. I think the Saints are just going to score straight touchdowns, and I think the Rams are going to come close, but they're going to kick that field goal, and then that's it. They're going to be done. Saints are going to put it
and
on.
no disrespect to Drew Brees. I think he's had a great MVP season. He's not going to be the MVP.
It'll most likely be Mahomes.
But no disrespect to Drew. I would love to see him in the Super Bowl and win one more because he is one of the greatest quarterbacks.
The award
ever.
ceremony is the night before the Super Bowl, right? Pretty much if Mahomes and Drew go, well, if Mahomes goes to the Super Bowl, then more than likely he's going to be the MVP.
Yeah.
But let's say Mahomes loses against the Patriots, and then the Saints go with Drew having a decent performance, then for sure Drew's gonna be the MVP.
And what about if Drew and Pat Mahomes go to the Super Bowl? The age difference, that's crazy.
Yeah, not even
that's
that.
Wild.
Also, I mean, Todd Gurley's still in the talk. Aaron Donald, if he has a monstrous game this week against the Saints and just disrupts it, then he should very well be in the conversation because he's had a sack almost every single game.
Yeah.
He's just been a monster.
I don't think he's going to be, because lately they don't give it to defensive players lately.
No, it's usually just QBs and running backs.
I think, I want to say the last defensive player to win, I'm not sure, we have to look it up.
J.J. Watt or
no, not even, it was
Did Aaron Donald ever win?
It was Lawrence Taylor for the Giants.
That was a long time ago. I think J.J. Watt did it.
And so I'm not sure, but yeah, it's going to be a really good game, and I can't wait for that NFC game, but the next game is what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I honestly think J.J. Watt won it when he had that monster season that he even had touchdowns on offense and stuff.
Yeah, but he wasn't the MVP of the year though. He wasn't. He hasn't won. But it was a great year.
And now we have the AFC Conference Championship.
I'm like so excited for that game. Oh, I can't wait.
We have the Kansas City Chiefs. No, actually, we have the New England Patriots as the Kansas City Chiefs.
Arrowhead. Weather. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be nice.
Wait.
Because
the weather went up. The weather went up. It got better.
Went up.
Yeah, it was in single digits, but now it went up to
I heard they were saying it was gonna be like freaking like freezing temperatures, stuff like that. Really cold game. I don't know. It's really hard to decide, honestly. Go ahead.
And you're gonna hate me.
Go ahead.
But I'm going with Tom. God, I hate you, Brady. Tom Brady on the road has not been good. The whole team hasn't been good on the road, but Tom Brady in the postseason is Tom Brady. 8 consecutive conference championship games. The guy he's not the GOAT, but he's considered the GOAT. But I think Tom and the Patriots pull this one out. I think it's going to be a really good game, but it's just going to be really hard because you have to game plan for for Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes. Now you have to game plan against Damian Williams,
former Dolphin.
Travis Kelce, former Dolphin, yeah. Travis Kelce, Chris Conley, Sammy Watkins, who've been coming up alive in these last 3 weeks.
I don't even want to talk about Sammy Watkins.
It's just crazy how much talent and how many playmakers the Chiefs have for Mahomes and Andy Reid to play with. And I forgot their offensive coordinator, Bellamy.
Yeah,
right? Bellamy, and I don't know if it's him per se, but
because a lot of times it's like a group effort between him and Andy Reid. Sometimes Andy Reid will be like, "Yo, call this," and then Bellamy will call it, right? Yeah. And then other times Bellamy will suggest something, Andy Reid will confirm, and then go back and
same thing. And because last year Matt Nagy didn't have full control of the offense, and this year he had kind of full control.
Yeah, because I mean he's the head coach.
He's the head coach, and he's the guy there, and look what he did.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the Patriots just because I think the Patriots are going to game plan. I think Belichick is going to help out.
That guy's a mastermind.
I think Belichick is really going to...
It makes it hard to go against him.
And Belichick is going to help Brian Flores, and we'll get back to him later. And to believe it or not, Brian Flores doesn't have full control.
Yeah, because defense is
Bill Belichick's specialty. Side, that's his specialty. But and he's going to game plan. He's going to try to take away... He's probably going to take away Damian Williams and make Patrick Mahomes honestly beat him with his arm.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So that's what I would do, honestly. I wouldn't...
What he likes to do is take out... Because, imagine when we used to play them when we had Jarvis Landry, Belichick would double Landry every single play because he knew Landry could break something for the Dolphins and do something about it.
I think it's going to be a really...
He knows who to go against and stuff like that.
And I think if he can take out Damian Williams and Travis Kelce, I think the Patriots can have a really good day.
Then in that case...
Just worry about Tyreek.
Yeah.
and then
But-
let the other guys beat you. But
Yeah, you're gonna see Gilmore.
yeah, it's gonna be. a lot of
You're gonna
Gilmore.
see Gilmore a lot. I think more on Sammy Watkins, just because Sammy Watkins is more of like a big play receiver. Well, not
Yeah.
like a big catch receiver, while
Yeah.
Hill is more of a speedster and will just burn past you, because that's
Yeah.
what he did against them.
Yeah, he
so.
killed them. But I'm going with the Patriots, and I think it's gonna be a really good game. Just
What's
because
your score? What's your score?
Tom
I'll
Brady.
let you think of it.
I'm thinking of it, but Tom Brady, with the little dink and dunk passes, it's been just insane what he's been doing.
Yeah.
He's been releasing the ball. I saw a video with Joey Bosa and Tom Brady like having conversations. Like Joey Bosa was like, "Oh, you're getting rid of the ball really quick," and he's like, "Yeah, you're getting here too fast.
Yeah.
You know? Slow down then." But he's just been doing awesome things, and Tom Brady's it's just Tom Brady, man.
Yeah.
And
Well,
can't go against him.
Why are you thinking about the score?
No, I already got the
Oh, you
score.
got the
I
score?
already got the
You
score.
got the score?
I'm thinking of it. And I think it's going to be 31 Patriots, and the Chiefs, I think the Chiefs are going to go, I think it's going to be 31-23 Patriots. No,
I think-
actually, I'm going to think about it. I'll come back to my
I have
score.
the same winning score, but it's for the Chiefs because
Oh,
God,
man.
no, I do not want to see the Patriots win another AFC title.
Or Super Bowl.
I mean, if they don't win the AFC title, they ain't gonna be in the Super Bowl. So that's how I feel.
I'm going to go 33-30.
33-30?
Patriots 33, Chiefs 30. I think it's going to be
I'm going
a good
Chiefs
game.
31, Patriots 28. I really think the Chiefs will just hopefully just be one possession better than the Patriots. Just one.
And I completely forgot about Sony Mitchell.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a really, it depends on what the Chiefs do with that.
The Patriots are fine. I'm just a little concerned with them without Josh Gordon because then, like, he wasn't like a huge piece, but he was a piece of that
Yeah,
offense.
man, but last week, James White, Julian Edelman had
All the guys stepped up.
dude,
They-
what?
I heard something
And then
funny they were
Gronk only
talking
had
about.
one catch, and supposedly the stadium like blew up and cheers and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're watching it from the TV, we really can't
Exactly.
hear it. So, but supposedly the stadium like blew up and cheers because now, which makes sense, they're using him as more of a blocker.
Yeah.
And he's always been a really good blocker.
Yeah.
And that's why
He's a huge guy.
to me he's the best tight end ever, just because the reason he can block.
Yeah, the way he catches and then
And
he
the
can
way that
also
he blocks,
block.
man, that's why he was always so good to me, in my
It
opinion.
was funny because they were like, oh, the Patriots have a running back playing wide receiver and a receiver playing running back because they have
that's
Cordell
crazy.
Patterson as a running back, and then they have Sony Michel just catch so many balls out of the backfield.
No, James
I mean,
White,
James
James
White.
White,
That's
James
what I meant.
White. And James White's awesome, man. Miami kid, and he's a stud.
Yeah.
Sonny Mitchell's a Miami kid.
Sony,
too.
yeah, Sony Mitchell. Just a lot of good product comes out of South Florida in
Yeah.
general. So there's a lot of credit
It
there.
is. It's the best.
Just to wrap up the video, we're gonna talk about real quick about Dolphins' new head coach. It's not official yet. That's why I haven't brought really anything to you guys. But Brian Flores is more than likely going to be the new head coach for the Dolphins. He's a defensive coordinator at the New England Patriots. So, if the Patriots lose this week, then we're gonna have a head coach, and then everything else
we're
will
the
come
only
into
team
play.
without a head coach. So.
Yeah. That's the only reason is because our new head coach is on the team that's competing for the Super Bowl. So, well, not yet, but it's still in contention
Yeah.
for it. So, what do you think about Brian Flores?
I'm digging Brian Flores a lot, man. I'm really a big fan of his. But to be honest, I didn't know about him a lot. I did research, and I fell in love with the guy. He was a former scout.
He kind of like worked his way up.
Yeah, he worked his way up the ranks.
Pretty much like almost all of the Patriots guys. So.
And he interviewed last year for the Arizona job. He didn't get it just because of lack of experience.
And then this year he got that experience.
And he got the
he's got a new
experience.
head
He had
coach
a
job.
great interview with the Dolphins, and it's looking like he's going to be our head coach.
Yeah,
And I just can't wait.
yeah. A lot of good coming out of there. So we'll see what he has to offer. What else you want to talk about? We have Adam Gase's odd press conference with the Jets. He was just crazy eyes.
Yeah, but to go back to the Dolphins, Brian Flores, I think he's going to build an identity just because of he's got that gritty look and he's energetic, he's young.
For sure.
So I can't really wait for that.
Yeah, I really want to see what he does with the defense, and it's not necessarily going to be a win or go home type of year. It's more going to be like a development, see what you can do as a head coach. Win meaningful games. Definitely beat the Patriots, at least in Miami, if anything.
Yeah, man, and if he could beat them at New England, that'd be great.
Then if Brian Flores can stick it to Bill Belichick, it'll be kind of like how Mark Wright was with Jimbo when he gave him that L and he's like, you're on your way out of FSU.
And didn't Patricia beat Belichick this year?
Yeah,
that was really cool.
So I mean, at least now he'll have two chances to do it.
Yeah.
But then that also means we got to worry about Adam Gase trying to get revenge on us 2 times a year with the Jets.
Just because of Greg Williams, another defensive-minded, coach.
One of the guys
great
I wanted the
defensive
Dolphins
coach,
to pick
man.
up, but
Yeah.
It took too long. You didn't know if Brian Flores wanted Greg Williams, stuff like that.
Yeah,
that was one of the guys.
brutal.
I mean, imagine if Adam Gase stayed, then we would have had Greg Williams.
Yeah, maybe that might have been a possibility,
Yeah.
but
You never know.
yeah, I think now what the Dolphins need to do is just surround Brian Flores with veteran head coaches or veteran coaches.
Yeah,
period.
just people
Not head
who know
coaches,
their stuff.
People who've been around the game to guide him, kind of like a Wade Phillips to like Sean McVay, kind of.
Yeah, pretty
so
much.
I think that's what they need to do with
Yeah,
Brian
similar
Flores.
type of mindset like that. I like
yeah,
that.
I like that, and try to build an identity and stuff.
So, anything else you want to say?
Go Dolphins, man!
Yeah.
I can't wait for these next few years.
Yeah,
the next 2 years are crucial for the Dolphins, man.
See what we do with the 13th pick. See if we trade up, trade back, get some more picks.
Yeah.
Oh, who knows? Some speculations of us picking Murray. Like a lot of mock drafts have us picking Murray at 13.
Yeah, we'll
it's
see.
possible, but I don't think so. I don't think the Dolphins will go that way. I think they'll just
Kind
try
of
to
ride it out.
ride it out one more. Not necessarily ride it out with Tannehill, but just like have Tannehill on the roster, figure out what to do with him. So
Yeah.
just figure out something to do with him, and then that's pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a nice thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this. Me and Matt doing
Subscribe,
game
man.
picks, updates on the Dolphins, anything
Can't
like
wait.
that.
Crucial 2 years for the Dolphins,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah,
Crucial.
definitely. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with Flores in the next upcoming seasons. That's about it, guys.
Like
Comment, let us know what you guys think of our game picks. If you think we're stupid and don't know what we're talking about, go ahead.
We're
say that.
idiots, just say it, you know.
And
like
for
the
all those Cowboys fans out there, you guys,
you let
every
us
time I
down.
pick you guys lose. So, I mean, I'm tired of picking you guys, to be honest.
And you let us down.
Yeah. And we have
man.
Oreo photo bombing or something, I don't know.
But
So that's
let's
about
go.
it. So enjoy your weekend of watching football. We have the Pro Bowl after this, and then we have the Super Bowl, and then there's no more
Big.
NFL football. So enjoy these last 2-3 weeks of football. Per se.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Go
So
Dolphins.
peace out.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.